All right, guys, in today's video, I'm going to take you on a little tour. The tour will be of my work van. Just to give you an idea, I'm a contractor all day, every day, and I thought I'd be a good video to show you kind of what's going on inside my van, and the kind of tools and setups I use on an everyday basis. So let's just take a quick look if I can find the keys. Open this bad boy up, and here we go. Tour of the back of my van. Just the back. Let's see. All right, here we go. I got the door open. I got a ladder. Let's walk you through it real quick here. I got multiple ladders. One mid-size ladder. I got a small ladder here. It's easy to work on small projects with a small ladder. I got a big ladder, and this ladder is pretty handy actually because I can adjust one side opposite, different than the other side, and therefore I can set it up on stairs if I need to. Right in the back of the truck here, really handy to grab. I got my pouch. I wear this pouch for most projects. Pretty much I use it every single day. I got my chalk line, tape measure. I got a square, fancy looking square. It's actually a triangle, but we all call it a square. Of course, I got a little scraper thing. I got electrical cutters, chisel. I've got my hammer. And I got some other tools here, just a couple screwdrivers I use pretty much every single day. I got my knife to cut things. I'll walk you through a more tool review in another video. So I got some plywood here, as you can see. And let's just take another look here and see what else is going on. I got a pipe here, a piece of ABS pipe, and I just have these hooks on my van. So what I decided to do is put this piece of ABS pipe here, and that way I can store things in it without leaving them on the floor of the van or something where they can get dinged up. Especially things like corner bead for your drywall repairs. I have some J-mold here for when I do a tile job. I don't want that stuff getting messed up. It costs a lot of money. Let's take a little tour around the rest of the van. On this side of the van, I have some shelving. And I'm not going to lie, it's kind of a disheveled mess at the moment. It was late at night when we ended the project, and I decided that I need to get out of there when the job was done, and I didn't have time to organize very efficiently. So I will take a day and clean up my truck or my van here. But just for now, I'm just keeping it real with you guys. This is what it is. Sometimes you get busy and you don't have time to sort things out. So yeah, on my van, on my shelves right now, though, I'll show you what I got. I got some electrical wire for small repairs. I got some mortar for tile. Here I got some wedges and some clips for the tile job I just finished. I just threw them on the shelf. Again, I didn't have time to organize too much. Some garbage bags for cleanup. Some rags, use them every single day. I got some levels up in there. Got some boxes of screws, drywall screws, deck screws. There's some construction screws in there somewhere. Let's see, what else do I got? I got up here, I got just some random, driver bits and some drill bits, things like that that are just handy to have around. A little bit of painting supplies. And here is the main item that I take to job sites, and this is my Milwaukee pack out. They're quite expensive. I did buy this one on a Black Friday sale, so it was a little bit cheaper, but they are usually around $250. But it comes in really handy because I can just grab it by the handle here and bring the whole thing into the job site with me, and then open up the cases as I need them. Some of them have batteries in them, some have my skill saws and multi-tool and stuff like that. My drills, my drivers, all them things. But again, I'll go through that on another video for you guys. And again, I just finished up a project, so it's not that organized in here. But here's the grout caulking and caulking that I have from the previous job I just finished. I got a hole saw kit for drilling holes in the wood and whatnot, in the 2x4s when I was running the plumbing. See what else here. I got a compressor, which I never really use because I have pretty much all battery operated tools. And in here I have a bucket with some shims here for when I was doing the tile job. And of course my different tile trowels are, for tiling. So my notch trowel for applying the mortar, and my grout trowel for spreading out the grout. I have a couple spinners here for when I was attached to my drill to spin up a bucket of material. Of course, I got some buckets there. And then here I have some of my drywall tools. Excuse that. Some of my drywall tools here. Some caulking gun, another spinner. I got my hawk. I have a couple hawks actually. I got some mesh tape. I got my level 5 trowels. They're kind of expensive, but I like to use really solid ones. And again, I'll do a tool review on one of my future videos. Pail of mud there. I have another pack out. Stuff with just kind of random tools at the moment. Now over here I have a bag with a bunch of my Milwaukee chargers. The chargers up all my batteries. Another pail. A very handy tool that I use quite often, almost every job, is this Milwaukee air leaf blower. It's really handy for cleaning up the client's driveway after you've been doing some cutting out there. You don't want to leave a mess. And I have my electrical bag full of random screwdrivers, and to be honest, it's kind of a catch-all right now, but it needs to be organized as well. And then I have my double bevel sliding compound miter saw. It is corded because I don't have a battery operated one at the moment, but I'm working on that. A lot of people just call that a chop saw because it's quite the mouthful if you say it the other way around. And then over here I got my laser level tripod. I have a tile cutter, and I have a big mixer because if I'm mixing up a lot of mortar and stuff, I don't want to burn out my drill, so I usually use that tool there. And then I have a light, a magnetic light that I just threw up there for now. Of course, I have a handy dandy fire extinguisher because you never know. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the back of my van, which, like I said, is kind of a mess at the moment. But hopefully you enjoyed the tour of my van, and I will, like I said, do a video in the very near future where I break down all the tools that I actually use on a daily basis. And I will open up my pack out and pull them tools out and show you guys. So thanks for tuning in. Tour of my van. It's raw. It's not edited very much. So I hope you enjoy the honesty and sincerity in what I've just showed you. But this is the reality. You don't always have a spotless, organized van or a tool truck or whatnot, because you go from project to project and you got to get the job done. You don't have time to organize. So I'm going to have to take a day on a Sunday or something and get in here and clean it all up and get it more organized. But until then, this is me keeping it real. If you want to know a little bit more about me and about the channel, you can always look at my playlist or check out this video right here or there somewhere. Definitely in the description, and I will explain a little bit more in that video who I am and what this channel is all about.